Warning, this show is not for children or adults that don't act like children.
I need you to tell me a story. Real quick.
What story?
I feel like this is like story time with you.
What story do you want me to tell? I don't have any on deck.
You don't have a story about the meat pan?
I wasn't even home for that. That was you, man.
I want to hear it from your point of view.
You called me at work and you're like, Cooper's chewing on the meat pad.
That's pretty much what happened.
And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? That he's chewing on the meat pad. So I'm like, okay,
Did I tell you what I was doing? Because I genuinely don't remember what I was doing.
I feel like you were just watching TV. I don't feel like you were taking a nap. Like you were not used to watching Cooper all the time. And I didn't want to pay for daycare because...
I just remember thinking, it's too quiet. I better check on him.
Yeah, it was too quiet.
And then I went into the kitchen and he's scarfing down a pork...
Oh, yeah.
Meat pad.
So
the pad in the bottom of the meat
I'm
container.
Taking this call, and Brittany's like, oh, God, what's happened now? Because you'd sent a picture of the turd on the stool previous days, right? So, every day you were home with him, it was like something new and terrible has happened. So... She's like, oh, yeah, you get this call. I'll take care of everyone in here. So you tell me that he's eating a meat pad, and I'm like, motherfuckers, why is this happening? So then I get off the phone with you, and I call Poison Control and try to explain the situation. And they're like a pretty non-judgment group there, because
Poison
they
Control.
get a lot of calls from people.
Poison Control's not here to judge you.
Hey, I rubbed my hands on a plant and now I'm itchy. Those kind of calls. Ridiculous calls. But this guy was like, hey, that's never been a call I've taken. So let's just do some research.
Let me look this up
and
real
it says, he's like, per my research and talking to some other people, it should be okay as long as the pad doesn't look like it's got worms. What? If, the meat was bad, visibly gross and bad.
Ugh.
And I was like, cool. It looks pretty good when I put it in the crock pot.
It looked like a good pad. It looked like
I was like, is he going to have tapeworm? Because that's going to look bad for me.
Bad look. That's a parrot.
Yeah. But it was all fine. And then the next day, or maybe that next week, you called me again and he had sunscreen all over his mouth, and you weren't sure if he ate any or not. And I'm pretty sure I had to call Poison Control again.
I mean, really, you're just not doing it right unless you're calling Poison Control a couple of times.
I've never had to call Poison Control for Isla.
I mean, she didn't... I guess that's true. She didn't, just jam meat pads in her mouth.
No.
That is true.
No, she was pretty good about just eating food.